when he doesn't want you, but you refuse to let go. What happens to us, ladies, when we refuse to let go of someone that does not want us? We've all heard the saying that's been, I feel like it's the thing to say right now, which it holds a lot of truth to it. But we've all heard the saying, never make a man have to tell you twice that he does not want you. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. What I do realize is that a lot of women don't understand that a man does not have to verbally come out and say, I don't want you, for you to realize that he does not want you. A lot of it is shown in his actions, the way he treats you, the way he talks to you. And there are so many women that are not picking up on this. And when we do not let go of someone that does not want us, when we do not let go of a situation that we no longer should be in, we will get dragged every single time. Get dragged every single time you hold on to anyone that is trying to release you. So let's talk about this. Let's first touch on what it looks like when a man does not want you. For those of you that may not be able to pick up on these signals, outside of a man saying, I don't want you, his actions look like or sound like, or he says these things to you. I just want to be friends. I don't want a relationship, but let's be friends. And he'll stay in contact with you. He'll text you all the time. He'll call you. He expects to be able to still have access to you, like, let's hang out, let's do things, let's be friends with benefits, right? But I do not want a relationship. This is a man that does not want you. Now, you may say, well, he's calling me all the time and he's giving me all this attention and we're going on dates and we're doing whatever, right? You may be looking at that and saying, of course he wants me. He just does not want a relationship with me. Or he doesn't want that title, or he has things going on in his life right now, and so he's not ready, but he definitely wants me. And I'm here to tell you, sis, like, he doesn't want you. He wants access to you. Yes, he wants the privilege of being able to spend time and hang out, and you boosting his ego by giving him access to you without him having to commit to you in any way, shape, or form. He wants that. He loves that. He loves the convenience of you. But you and what you bring to the table and who you are as a woman and what you can add to his life, he doesn't want. It's not a priority to him. He doesn't see value in it, because if he did, or I will say this, he does not see the value that you bring worthy enough of him making a commitment to you and adding to his life. He does not see that. He sees you as fun. He sees you as someone he can spend time with and I guess like waste time until he gets to or finds who it is that he actually wants. But you per se, he does not want you. And again, a man does not have to come out of his mouth and say, I don't want you, right? These actions right here is a clear indication that he doesn't want you. So outside of that, say you are in a relationship with a man, but he is constantly disrespecting you, or he is constantly cheating on you, and you have not picked up on that as meaning, this man does not want me for who I am. This man does not want what I am offering him, because if he did, he would not be taking me through this. He would not be taking me through constant heartbreak. He would not be constantly ignoring me and ignoring the hurt that whatever actions he's doing is bringing to you, right? So when we ignore things like this, these are loud indications from a man stating, I don't want you. I don't really want to be with you, but I am here for whatever convenience your relationship is bringing to him. He's there for whatever convenience you bring into his life. That is what he wants. So when we refuse to let go, when we refuse to open our eyes to these things, when we refuse to ignore it because he didn't come out of his mouth and say he didn't want me, you know, he's still sleeping with me, he's still taking me out on dates, he's still calling and texting me, so he does want me. No, he wants the access that he gets to you. When we don't take heed of that, when we choose to ignore that, we will get dragged. And it's not funny. It's actually frustrating when I'm constantly hearing these stories, or I'm seeing these videos, or reading about a woman that has gotten blatantly disrespected, women that are having babies with men that are blatantly disrespecting them, in front of their friends, in front of family, even on social media. But again, if you look at the history, if you look at what was going on in that relationship, this woman had clear signs that this man did not want her, that he had absolutely no respect for her. And because she refused to let go, although he may allow you to live in his house with him, although he may, you know, cheat on his girlfriend or his wife or whoever with you, that does not mean that that man truly wants you. A man that has any form of respect for himself will have respect for you as well, and wouldn't even put you in that position, right? So when we don't take heed, we will get dragged. We will be disrespected, whether it's privately or publicly. Holding on so tight to someone that does not want us is basically telling this person, they take it as she does not even love herself enough to leave. She does not respect herself enough to leave, because she's choosing to stay here with me, although I am cheating, although I am lying, although I am constantly disrespecting her, although I'm not even consistent in this relationship. But with all of these things that I'm doing to her, with all of this hurt that I'm bringing to her, she still stays. She still allows me to stay. She still allows me to come over, sleep with her, stay in her home, eat her food, drive her car, whatever it is that you're allowing him to do. She's still allowing me to do this. So guess what? That means I really don't have to try, right? This is from the male's perspective. I don't really have to try, because she sees what I'm giving her and she's staying anyway. And so, ladies, this happens every single time we refuse to let go. And if you think about it, anything that you hold on to that is trying to detach from you, or that you don't belong to, you will get dragged. You will get dragged every single time, and you will be hurt every single time. And yes, it may start off looking really good, and like, yeah, I'm not getting, you know, he's not respecting me the way I want him to, or he's not committing to me, but he's doing all these nice things for me and we're having a great time. And so I think I'll be okay. But what I need you ladies to really, really understand that is that at a certain point, he will stop pretending, right? At a certain point, he will get lax. He's not going to try like he did in the beginning, because why do I need to try? Why do I need to impress her in any way, shape, or form? Why do I need to pretend? She knows what it is, and she's choosing to stay. This is what happens every single time we hold on to someone that does not want us. Again, a man should never have to tell you twice. So even if he does not come out of his mouth and say, I don't want a relationship, which, by the way, ladies, if a man says, I don't want a relationship with you, sis, chuck the deuces and leave, because I'm telling you, going into these friends with benefits things, it's just not worth it. Sticking around because, oh, I know he said that, but he's being so nice, and he's saying this, but he's treating me like a girlfriend. So I see that eventually we'll get to that point. Never, ever, ever, ever assume that a man will do anything. When a man wants you, when a man wants to go after someone or something, right, he makes it very, very clear. If you ladies pay attention to how men are, when they have a desire, when they have, say it's their career that they're going after, these men are laser focused, and there's nothing stopping them. There's nothing getting in their way from accomplishing their goals, right? So it's not that the man does not know how to pursue what it is that he wants. For those of you that want to use that excuse, that is not, I need you guys to get that excuse out of your mind. Men know how to pursue what they want. they know how to be very clear with who they want and what they want in life. And so if a man is not clear with you, you need to release him, or he will drag you every single time. And at the end of the day, no matter how much fun you may be having in the beginning, because you know, he's being a great guy, regardless of him saying that he doesn't want to be in a committed relationship, I promise you, at the end of the day, the only person that is going to end up hurt is you. You will get dragged every single time. Just remember, men go after what they want, and they make it very, very clear. And for our moms, the women that have boys, okay, I have 3 boys. If you pay attention to your boys, you will even see from a very early age, men, even in their childhood, they are going after what it is that they want. So when I watch my 3 boys, I have one that skateboards, and when he wants to learn a new trick, his mind is laser focused. When I tell you, he would go to work before he went to school. He would go to work, get home late, super late, right? Probably like 9, 10 o'clock from work, and still be like, Mom, I want to go to the skate park. Why? Because there's a new trick that he's trying to learn with his skate. Like, they are laser focused. He may be exhausted from work. He may be exhausted from going to school and going to work. But at the end of the day, he's refusing to go to bed without practicing what it is that he wants to accomplish. I have my other son that's into the gym. He's very much into his fitness. He will go to school, get home by 6 o'clock, do his homework, eat dinner, and guess what? 9 o'clock, he's in that gym and he's working out. And he makes sure he does this every night before he goes to bed. Why? Because he has a goal, and there's nothing that's going to stand in his way. I have my 8-year-old son that is into gymnastics. That's his thing. And he teaches himself how to do his flips, his cartwheels, and everything pertaining to gymnastics. Like, he literally has taught himself in the home before I even signed him up for gymnastics. It's to the point that when I actually signed him up for gymnastics, his coach came out and asked me, like, he said, you know, I spoke to him and he told me he's never done any sports. He's never done gymnastics before, but he's not a beginner. And I had to let him know, he knew that this was something he wanted to do, and he literally would get up every single day, get on YouTube and find videos, and taught himself how to do a split, how to do these flips all over the place, and he was laser focused on it. So again, ladies, if you have boys at home, pay attention to your boys. Pay attention to what it is that they're wanting to do, and just notice how laser focused they are. They speak it, they say what it is that they want, and they go after it, and there's nothing that is stopping them. And this goes into their adult life. When you watch men, grown men, they still have that same drive and mentality when it comes to something that they want or they want to accomplish. So we have to stop making these excuses when someone doesn't want to commit to us, or making excuses when we are in a relationship that is not progressing or is declining, and we are beginning to make excuses for why he can't pursue the relationship like he actually should, right? So let it go, ladies. When a man doesn't want you, let him go. Don't allow yourself to be dragged in these streets. Don't allow yourself to be humiliated. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to, and I talk about this every single time, it all boils down to our self-love. What are you saying to yourself? What are you believing about yourself? How do you see yourself when you look in that mirror? When you look in the mirror, stand there for about 5 minutes. And then I want you to write down what you thought about yourself as you watched yourself in that mirror. Who did you see? What did you see yourself as? Because when you write this down, this will help you to understand why you may be in relationships or holding on to people that want nothing to do with you or have no respect for you, instead of letting them go. Again, never let a man have to tell you twice that he doesn't want you. After the first time, sis, when you start seeing the disrespect, when you're seeing that nothing is changing, it's time to let go, or you will be humiliated in some way, shape, or form. And it's not worth it. Life is too short for us to be giving away our time, our days, our energy to someone that does not want us. At the end of the day, he's going to end up leaving you, right? Even if it's to the point where he's just beginning to blatantly just cheat on you, and it's like right in your face. He's not even trying to hide it anymore. Don't ever get yourself to that point. When you know someone does not want you, when you know you're with someone that does not want what you want, be willing to let go. Learn how to love yourself enough to say, this is enough. All right, ladies, I love y'all so much, as you already know. If you need a session with me, please definitely check out the link in my description box. I also have my link for my free ebook in my description box. And if you have not already signed up for my weekly Monday morning motivational newsletter, please go ahead and do that as well. Until next time, ladies, please, please, please take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon.